It is time once more for Dojins. We're gonna jump into Mama's ears. Prepare your fursuits, everyone.
Wake up, everyone! Our samples are here! No more energy drinks for me. Just let me pay my figures. Never mind the yokai, she's earned a rest. Let's just see how these samples came out.
Mama no Mimi.
Oh, it looks great! This cover illustration is adorable. I love cute stuff like this. Good. No pages are missing. I think we've really got something with this one. I know what you mean. I think this one might just succeed.
So, where should I put Sleeping Beauty here?
You won't eat another bite.
Huh. Sounds like she's dreaming about feeding someone. Though who and what, I got no idea.
Just leave her where she is. We've got to go to get to ServaFes. Ushiwakamaru and I will go get drinks and say hi to the other clubs.
I'll go and take a look around over there. I'll be back later with lunch.
Senpai, will you and Joan Alter be okay handling sales by yourselves? Sure, we'll be fine. Don't worry about us.
No way. Is that? It is! A furry book! Hi, Blackbeard. Care for a copy? You better believe I'll take one. I'm impressed you went full furry master. Huh? This was mostly your idea, Jolter?
So what if it was?
I'm touched. I never thought that you'd let your freak flag fly so high for your debut. This is the best! Thank you!
Keep your voice down, will you? You startled me.
What's all of this commotion? There are far too many people here for my liking. Hold it! Hold everything! That cover... That's a furry book! I can't believe I found one here! And they've even got multiple Caesar Dono! Oh, yes, my apologies. I was incautious with my words, purely by accident, Brutus. But can you blame me? Just look! Whoever made this book gets it. This is the pinnacle of art, the innate cuteness of animals, combined with the beauty of the human body. This cover is worth its weight in gold. 1,000 times over. In fact, I would even call it a crown jewel of humanity, as triumphant in achievement as Hellenism. Agreed. Most heartily agreed. So precious. I can't wait to see how these furry mommies comfort their darling furry child. Little Furry Jack's fur factor gets high points for me, too. And we can't forget the male furry hiding in the back, Fergus Dono. At this point, I don't care if this is a gentle slice of life or an all-out fur fight. The good kind. I'm prepared to accept this story in whatever form it may take. Thank you, John Alter Dono. Thank you, Master. Bless this book!
What's that? Oh, that cover is so cute. Here, Matahari, look at this. There's a bunny and a fox and a cat and a bear. Aw, they're adorable. What a lovely drawing.
The models. A shocking twist. Welcome.
Huh? You modeled these characters after us? You're kidding. So I'm the fox here. I wish I was this cute. It's a little embarrassing, but I'm flattered you made me so cute in your book. This is us? That's right, you're this adorable little cat. Oh yeah, we see it now. We are cute. And you and Matahari are the cute fox and bunny. I guess we are, aren't we? 3 copies, please, Master. Oh, thanks. 1, 2, 3. Here you go. Oh, and Fergus is here too. Does that mean he's the dad then? Oh yes, maybe he is. And since we must be the 2 mommies...
I'm not sure what's going on here, but that book. A furry me married to Ferdica and Mata Furry? Fergus Dono. Get a hold of yourself, man. I know very well how you feel, but you mustn't let your excitement get the better of you in front of the models. I must fulfill my husbandly duties! He's going full Super Saiyan. You two, tonight, you, me, and... Calm down, you ludicrously handsome man! Do I really need to remind you that fact and fiction are not one and the same?
There you are, Lord Caesar. So this is where you ran off to. And what are you doing with the book about cute beast people? I see, Matahari and Boudica. But I don't see me anywhere. Does this mean you were looking for a book without me?
Why, if it isn't my beloved Cleopatra. I've been in some tight spots before, but never this bad. But I will not lose my cool, for I am Caesar! So, I will escape this situation with my unsurpassed oratory mastery. I am afraid you are mistaken, my dear Cleopatra. I assure you, I am not cheating on you at all. My love for these furries is the passion I feel for nature itself. It is nothing to be ashamed of.
No, Caesar, just no. I would accept that if these were ordinary animals, but they have clearly been modeled after other servants. Dogen or not, Lord Caesar, cheating is still cheating.
So much for that. Guess I'll just have to run away. Now that the noisy ones are gone, let me try that again. My beautiful wives and daughter, come to Papa!
They've been gone for a while now. So what about you? You gonna buy a copy?
What? Oh, Fergus.
That's weird. Our book was a big hit with everyone who came across it. But we still didn't quite sell out.
I think it was too big a hit with some fans. They might have, creeped out some of the other folks with just how into it they got.
Then we still need to continue this battle, huh? These cons are more difficult to master than I thought.
Mama's Ears. A slice-of-life animal fantasy manga. In this story, anthropomorphized animals live in the fantasy setting of Caldia Land. A rabbit mommy and a fox mommy, a bear daddy and a cat daughter. They make one happy family and spend their heartwarming days together. It sounds a bit like a nursery tale. A traveling platypus named Merlin and a hunter raccoon named Arash also make appearances. As a side note, the daughter Jack is actually a human who reincarnated from a different world. The moment she arrived in Caldia Land, she turned into a girl of the Cat Clan. It's Beastars! And that is the Mama's Ears Doujin read.
Beep 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 Figuretta. La 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 love I.
Thank you, Fappy39, for the follow. Look at the titties, yes. They specifically point it out because, as you can see, there's multiple sets. Yeah, that's a relatively realistic look into how furry stuff tends to go at cons. Sells really well for the people that are super into it. And the people that are not just kind of, they're like, walk away. Oh, hey, look, more story stuff. I wasn't expecting it. Or is it story stuff? I can't recall. Captain Skaha. Bum, 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 bum. Do I have to take a guest servant? Let's find out, shall we? No, I don't. Do it? No. I'll do literally anything to make chat less happy. So there. Nah. I'm actually going to want a good single target here. There we go. Good single target. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's me, Goku.
Welcome to the Celtic Head shooting range. I see I have another inexperienced bunch. My name is Skaha, and today it is my job to teach you how to shoot like a Celt. Here you will call me Captain Skaha. Do you understand me?
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is great, isn't it, Gouda? I'm so excited. I've always wanted to try a real Luluhawan shooting tour.
Good. That's what I like to hear. Now, before we get started, I need to apologize. The captain of the Celtic Head Range was forced to retire this morning following a tragic encounter with vicious wild chickens. I'm sure that you are all very excited about experiencing an authentic ex-military drill sergeant's methods, but I'm afraid you'll have to settle for me. Now, let us have 10 seconds of silence to honor him. Okay, enough about him. Now, let's get the formalities taken care of. First, I'll need you to sign this oath.
An oath? Why do we have to sign something like that?
It'll absolve the company of any liability if someone gets hurt. Tor or no, guns are very dangerous.
It says here we need to completely obey everything the instructor tells us, and if we don't, the tour will be cancelled on the spot. I see. So, as long as we listen to the instructor, we should be perfectly safe. Of course I'll sign that.
You should sign it too, Senpai. Otherwise we'll have to leave.
Two are being, really cavalier about this.
Move it along. I only have 3 hours to turn you into real marksmen. Let me be clear. Now that you're in my classroom, I will not so much as tolerate absurd, head-in-the-clouds touristy thoughts like, OMG, I actually shot a gun, or, man, who knew hitting a target 8 meters away was this easy? Teh? Amateur or not one of you will leave this range until you can shoot the wings off of a fly. You never know what the future may hold. A giant meteorite, a zombie plague, kaiju attacks. So I need to prepare you for any and all possible survival scenarios. As your captain, I can do no less in repayment for your money. Do not mistake this for a leisure activity.
What kind of tour have I gotten myself into? Why isn't Joan Alter here? She signed this up for this, right?
Yes, well, I'm afraid that Robin stopped her. He said he couldn't let her go with her work falling behind and his pighood on the line. Alright now, here is your beginner gear. Earplugs, goggles, and hats. The hats are to keep the sun out of your eyes, so feel free to take them off if you don't need them. But do not forget your earplugs and goggles or I'll kill you myself.
How do I look, Gouda?
Thank you, but I've brought my own.
You're really fired up for this, Mash.
Let's see. Bedivere, you chose the B course, foregoing handguns entirely in favor of rifles. It seems you have some experience with firearms then. Good call. Go on and take the Gold M4 and the Rus 47 then. You have 40 rounds for each weapon. As for Sergeant Kirielite, I see you're going with the Spec Ops course. You must be hiding a lot of confidence behind that baby face. So you want to practice with the Gold M4, the Rus 47, the Spring Sea M1A, the RTOM M24, and the Haya 416. And you want to try firing slugs from the MU-870 too, huh? Along with 20 rounds from the 12GA. Impressive. I like your spirit. Go ahead and take the M700 Tactical as well. It's the hottest sniper rifle in the world right now. Roger that. Thank you, Captain. That just leaves you, Gouda. Let's see. 50 and 59mm rounds with the Schlock 17 handgun, 50 rounds for the MUK-25, and 39mm rounds with a rifle. What are you, an utter novice? Have you ever fired a gun before? No? I see. Then I'll teach you starting with the basics. By the time we're done, you'll be an ace marksman. If you do miss the target, I'll just beat the skill into your skull until your brain leaks out of your ears. So, as long as you turn home alive from this range, you'll know that you're a competent shot.
I'm not...
Now then, let's start with the basics. Right hand on the grip, left hand steadying the right. Simple as that may seem, beginners tend to mess this part up. The right hand is only there to hold the grip and pull the trigger. The left hand is the one that truly holds the gun. Gripping it with your right hand too strongly makes the barrel drop when you fire. Naturally, that affects the bullet's trajectory, leading it to just carving a furrow into the ground. Here's a couple of extra bullets on the house. Now, first you're going to get past your nervousness about firing a gun. Then you're going to learn that hitting the target is harder than it looks. I've set your first target at 50 meters. That's the absolute minimum range I will permit. It's so small I can barely make it out. Are you sure this isn't more of an expert range? This is how you stand. Elbows in, legs apart, chest forward. Look at the sight with both eyes. Now listen close. Every shot you make irritates me that much more. Irritate me enough, and the only way to calm me down is to use my noble phantasm on whoever's causing that frustration. Get the picture? Now, if you want to live to see another sunrise, get to shooting! I can't. Oh? You can't go through with it? You want to cancel the tour? Well, too bad. Nobody leaves my class in the middle of a lesson. I will make you into a great soldier before our 3 hours are up, whether you like it or not. Alright, fine. You want to do this? Let's do this. Bang. Is this all the ammunition you've got? I'm the guardian of Jet, remember? You'll need at least 100 times more ammo than this if you want to accurately appraise my capabilities. This is so frustrating. And even after I flew all this way to Luluhawa. This is where they remade that famous kaiju movie, right? So why aren't there any actual kaiju? I'm so pissed, that does it. I'm just gonna blow up the target and the mountain behind it. If the kaiju aren't gonna come to Luluhawa, I'll just have to become a kaiju myself like the ones in that new flick with the guy looking for his wife. Ha! Topical humor about Godzilla movies. No need to rattle your screw, Steel Demoness. This is no military facility, it's a family shooting range. Many here are merely tourists who come for the novelty. Others are avid local gun enthusiasts here to keep their favorite firearms in shape. I myself am here to ensure that my beloved Sekase remains in good working order. Truly, this shooting range is one of the finest. Between its vast sky, piercing sunlight, and the picturesque sheer cliffs with foaming sea at their base, it is like the set of a blockbuster movie come to life. No wonder even the most earnest of maids forget her duties here. There we go. That weapon! Am I dreaming, or is that really an anti-material rifle? As if a humble maid would possess such a terrifyingly destructive weapon as that. I already told you, this is my beloved Sekas. Still, I doubt that there are any other gun connoisseurs here with such unusual taste in firearms as myself. Wait. Is that an authentic 18th century flintlock? That's astonishingly retro, and yet... That old guy really knows how to use it. He hasn't missed the bullseye yet. And not only that, it looks like he's actually making each and every bullet by hand. He sure is, little lady. Back in the day, if you had a gun, you'd probably making rounds for it. Just put the lead in that little cup there, melt it down, pour the liquid into a special mold, and let it cool till you had yourself a bullet. None of those streamlined rounds modern guns fire. Nope, those were more like little metal balls. They certainly produce a lot of smoke with each shot fired, too. That aside, that old man's form is impeccable. He keeps leaning back in his chair, making new bullets, then firing them off as if it were second nature to him. I do not think I've ever seen his rear end so much as budge in all the rounds he's fired. He must be the last gunslinger of his time. I can't rightly see what he has to learn from a shooting range like this. But watching him lights a fire in me for damn sure makes me want to take him on, gunslinger to gunslinger. I think that I will hold off on my rocket punch after all. It wouldn't feel right using that in front of a gentleman so obviously attached to so old a gun. Efficiency is great, but it isn't everything. There's something to be said for putting one's heart into each and every shot fired. I know that that's the sort of person I would like piloting me.
Snipers! Listen well, my Edison Army elites. Today is the day we finally get to conduct our long-awaited training drill. Thank you, sir, for going to all the trouble to bring this heavy armor to Luluhawa for us, Mr. President. Is that our target over there? The boards with that guy's picture on them? Of course! I made those boards out of cheap plywood, so they should explode spectacularly. Unfortunately, your accuracy with your machine guns is rather poor, since they have to be aimed manually and all. Which is why I brought in a special instructor. An amazing markswoman who can hit her mark with hardly a thought, and without even looking at a target. Miss Artemis!
That's me! Hi, I'm Artemis, goddess of the moon and the hunt, here on behalf of my darling Orion. If it's the bow you want to learn, I'd be glad to teach you everything I know.
And as you can see, she's a real looker too. A round of applause for Miss Artemis, men. Captain Skaha may be a harsh teacher, as you can see from her mercilessly prodding master with her spear, but not Artemis. No, our instructor is the very picture of grace and warm-heartedness. Now go on, and drink her in her voluminous techniques. Ha 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 ha! Money is no object. Go ahead and use as much ammo as it takes. Miss as much as you have to.
Eh? But who said anything about letting you miss shots? If any of you miss even one, I'll turn you into a deer and kill you on the spot.
What?
I'm the legendary goddess of hunting and I'm proud of it. Nobody's ruining that reputation on my watch. Oh, and I can still turn you into deer even if you're machines. In fact, that even makes it easier. So make sure you hit those targets like your lives depend on it, okay everybody? Don't worry, you'll be fine. Once when I was bathing in a spring, Darling shot my change of clothes off the branch I had hung them on from over 2 mountains away. If he can do that, you should be able to hit the target with your eyes closed and your backs turned. I know you can do this. You just have to believe in yourselves.
Oh god, she really believes that too. That just adds to the pressure. Boss, can we cancel this lesson, like, right now? If we don't do something now, we're gonna end up the Deerhead Army. Suddenly nowhere to be seen. Edison! Artemis, that's not fair. Orion is literally a hunk of Superman. He's literally Superman with a bow, so of fucking course he could shoot your clothes from 2 mountains away. Jeez.
That's enough. I see you fired all of your ammunition.
Thank you, Captain!
I just finished the Spec Ops course too. There's nothing like the feel of actual recoil.
Turns out it's much easier to aim with a rifle than a handgun. Now I know.
Good. I know I said some things I don't regret, like, are you completely incapable of multitasking? Did you already forget everything I taught you? You think that you're the only one exempt from Earth's gravity, and of course, God, you suck. But you all stuck with it and succeeded. I am proud of you all. So now, you're fully accredited marksman. Well, there is still one more thing for you to overcome.
Is that what it sounded like?
Right. The wild chickens really don't like gunpowder smoke, and they're about to let us know it. Now that this tour is over, it's up to you all to defend yourselves. Tourists dismissed! I wish you luck getting through those birds and back to your hotel. There's an army of wild chickens headed this way. Great timing. Now we can go chicken hunting, senpai. This is the perfect chance to put our new training to good use.
I still don't get why you're so excited about this, but okay. Remember, jokes are the strongest lore. The joke of Mash liking to shoot guns because of her new VR set is the strongest lore. Oh god, that Fino emote. I am Sinistar. I hunger. Run, cowards! Run! Run!
あの敵、私より強くない？お任せください。空から決めますか？海から攻めますか？ポンポコリン。ゲッチュー。爽快に笑い。遊びがいがある。海から攻めますか？爽快に笑い、痛快に遊び。
じゃあこういうのどうだ？
わしのビートが有頂天、燃え尽きるほど本能寺。待たせ、それじゃイエイ。
Nobunaga, the master of Chicken Kaiser. Where's my noises? Where's my ora 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 ora? Damn you, mess ups.
ゲッチュー。乗ってきたの。信長。はあ。
天狗の高花、お見せしましょう。
It's a weird looking chicken?
天意無法の天狗石、海か空から決めますか？
Maybe a little bit. Why has the sound broken? It was working fine while we were Sarasvati meltouting people, but NP noises.
夏の海はいいものですね。
Audio's been breaking a fair bit for this event, weirdly enough. Yay! The Crest of Humanity command code. Increase critical star drop rate by a little bit on the card. It's honestly pretty weak, but hey. Caldia, the security organization for the preservation of humanity. We safeguard the future of mankind. Our wish is for the path we take to be the right one. Oh well, and there we are. We've completed our story stuff for now.